Let's redo this again. Back at it again, another PalmWise Central podcast episode. I am one of your hosts, Uncle K. Happy Tuesday, everyone. Tutu, how you doing? How you feeling?
Why you always gotta start with me? Do it again. Sorry, Hannah.
Okay, fine. That's fine. Jeez. Oh. Okay, back at it again, another PalmWise Central podcast episode. I am one of your hosts, Uncle K. And I've got my co-host with me. Happy Tuesday, everyone. Anna, how you doing? How you feeling? Happy Tuesday.
I'm good. I'm good. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. I thought you were still gonna call in Tutu.
Probably was.
I'm good. It was a busy day.
You know, you always say your days be busy, but do it really be busy? Like, what do you
Honestly,
do? What do you do? So let's start.
Hold on.
Ooh, because baby. Oh, we need to talk about that, but I'll get through the inches. Because y'all, they was trying to eat me up in them damn comments.
Oh, that was a good section. Yes.
That was.
Do you
What
really
you do at work? What do you do? Because are you actually really a doctor?
I actually really am a doctor, yes. So my morning starts off with I get there, I read some emails. I always put out little fires because stuff is always happening and they're always like, PT, how do I do this? Can you show me how to do that? This thing broke, right? So I have to handle all the little equipment stuff, right? Then I go right into patient care where it's back-to-back sessions, and then over lunch, I might get a lunch break. Sometimes I have to have a meeting or something like that. And then I jump right back into patient care. And then at the end of the day, I have to document everything that I did in each of the sessions that I worked with those people. So I have to remember everything that I did throughout the day.
Oh, so you do work. Okay, I'll give you that. You're not
very hard. Thank you.
Okay, sorry.
I have to write letters sometimes. Some of my letters are 7 to 9 pages long. And it's equipment. This person needs a wheelchair, right? If it's a customized wheelchair, I have to justify every single part of this thing. They ask me, why does somebody need a seatbelt? And I have to say, so they don't have to fall out of their chair. Why does somebody need wheels? Because it's a wheelchair. You know what I mean? I have to justify literally every single part of this chair. So
okay, I'll give you that.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give you that.
Thank you. How are you two?
I'm great. I'm okay. Today's Tuesday.
Today is Tuesday. Taco Tuesday.
Actually, I'm not in the mood for tacos. I'm not in the mood for a margarita or tacos, right? Isn't that crazy?
That's a weird Tuesday.
That's a weird Tuesday. But I'm okay. Went to work. Did what I had to do. Did not go work out today. So sad. But I'm here with you lovely people. Yeah.
Nice.
That sounded okay.
You know what?
The tone.
Let's get the cat out of the bag. You know what I'm saying? They always say you keep playing till play come and find you. You keep playing till play come and find you. I beg to report yourself. Report yourself.
What am I avoiding? What did I do?
You were saying that IT people don't work, right? Since you like talking about people.
Okay, I'm here in the flesh, everybody. Ooh, number one troller is here. Look at you guys. You guys were having a field day, but you want to know something about Tutu? I said, you know what? Let me just let it rest. But no, I chose violence because no. Because it's just no way how you guys really thought I was actually being for real. I actually know what IT people do, and IT people actually do work sometimes. But in them comments, that one person in particular, I don't know what the name is, but I had all the time and energy that day because I was asking a real question and the insults was just being insult. I got called a shorty. I got called. Can you imagine somebody's calling me shorty? I said, I'm just asking. I said, just clarify for me. Since everybody's talking about you don't know what IT does. Mind you, all the people that were in the comments, nobody clarified what IT people do. Did y'all notice that? Nobody clarified what. The only person that clarified was somebody on TikTok. And I said, thank you. They detailed it so nice. And I said, you know what? Thank you for this response. But everybody else was telling me, oh, I'm asking questions, but yet I'm using video chats. Can you imagine? Nobody's even telling me what exactly IT people did. So at this point, I just wanted to let the people know that I was trolling, and I do know what IT people do, and I know the use of IT workers, just letting you know. But the next time you people enter just the comments, the next time I'm not sparing y'all. But it made great conversation though.
It did.
Like, this is what we needed more. We need more banter. Like, we need y'all to be in these comments. So if y'all want to go toe for toe, y'all need to be in these comments. But I just learned that I just need to just say some more wild shit. And then people will just, yeah, catch on.
Yeah. Okay. Let me hit you one then.
So wait, before you get there,
Uh-huh.
my next question. So that leads to my question.
Okay.
What is the point of nurses?
Girl, we're not going down this road. Because what?
I had to choose a career path. What's the point of nurses besides
administering medicine, besides cleaning up patients, besides prepping them for surgery, besides all of the wonderful things they do?
like?
I think this you just said.
I was like, wait, what?
What I like. Everything you just said.
I mean, I'm just saying. It's like, no, I'm gonna choose a
Lido.
different.
Have you ever had to do home health aid?
No.
CNA?
No, actually, you know what? I'm gonna choose a different career path. Actually, so next week I'll come back with another one because actually, nurses really do their big ones. Like, they gotta deal with a whole bunch of nonsense
They
for
do.
real.
And they work 12 hours.
And they put their lives at risk. They actually essential workers for like, they
Yes.
put their life on risk for like all types of diseases, sicknesses, illnesses, all types of stuff. And then they got to go back to a family. Yeah, that's so. You know what? I'm gonna spare y'all, the nurses. I'm actually spare y'all, so I'll be quiet.
Yeah.
I'll come up with another career path.
What is it that you do?
Oh, I'm glad that you asked. Well, in order for you to get your news and information, even though some people said that they don't listen to the radio,
Because we don't ever.
I am a producer for a nationally syndicated radio show. A nationally, so like the whole entire like nation, literally be hearing my voice sometimes. And I produce the show. So, that's what I do. I'm in the media world, just letting you know. I think that's kind of really needed. I think media is needed. I think communication is needed because if it's not, how do we talk about the topics that we talk about on here? See what I did? How do we talk about the topics that we talk about on here? Boom.
And so how do people get to listen to you if the IT people are not needed? How do people get to listen to you? How do you transcribe that to people?
Well, somehow, some way, I still make it work because the IT people still don't be doing their job. So I have to figure it out. So at this point, I'm the IT and a producer.
Wow. So wait, when you really say produce, right? Tell us what goes into production. What do you have to pay attention to? Like, for example, a doctor has to, like a doctor who wants to go into surgery. I don't know this person. I don't know this, for a fact, but from what, Lauren, hold on, damn. That thing you guys watch, Grey's Anatomy. There you go.
Grey's Anatomy. Yeah, I know. I'm a doctor.
Lace up, all that stuff, and then come in. I don't know if you come in.
And blade.
Daryl.
And you do a craniotomy.
Do you know what a craniotomy is?
That's for the brain. Thank you. That's for the head.
But what is it? What is it? What's the procedure?
Just note that it's the cranium.
Uh-huh.
And 10 blades.
Why is it indicated? Because I know, huh?
I mean, because you need something to function in your head. So therefore, that's the cranium. So I need a 10 blade to open up the wound so I can check the cranium and do the craniotomy. Thank you.
Actually, it's when you take a section of the skull.
That's what I said.
Oh, okay. Okay. We'll proceed.
Thank you. I'm a whole doctor out here.
So proceed, producer.
Oh, producer, what do I do? Okay, so I gather sound bits, audio bites. If anything that's happened, put them together, make sure that I import them, make sure that we have them in the right sound bite audio wavelength, I guess. Also, what do? I write stories. I put stories together. Thank you very much. I get the script together for these different personalities to basically organize the show without a script or rundown. There is no show because these talents are not going to know what to say or what to do. Literally, when we have these shows, they're live, but we have a rundown that we're literally looking at constantly for them to know what is happening next. So like at the 5:45 break or the 5:50 break, we're going to talk about the one voyage cruise that we have coming up in October. Or at the 6:30, we're going to talk to Jeff Johnson, and Jeff Johnson is going to tell us 3 things that we need to know in politics or whatever's happening in the world. Or we could have Beyonce Aloysius talk about all the latest gadgets and tech that's happening in Techie Tuesday. You know, different things like that. So
you get to meet people, right?
yes.
Who's your like top celebrity that you wanted to meet that you've met so far? I guess name 3 that had you in your shoes. You were like, oh,
I met Gucci.
Gucci.
Huh?
Never mind. Continue. I was asking, is it the real Gucci or the fake Gucci? But I said, never mind.
Not too much.
Gucci.
I met Gucci. I'm trying to think of somebody like non-entertainment related. I'm trying to think that I mean any like politicians and stuff.
Joe Biden?
I haven't met Joe Biden. I haven't met Joe Biden. No.
I remember that.
I met Hillary Clinton. I did meet Hillary Clinton. My good sis. Hillary Clinton, she's cool. And that's my good sis, yeah. Because her husband, that's my president.
Did you vote for her?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
You know, her husband was my president when I was born, so let me stop.
What does that mean?
When she was born, the thing that
Bill Clinton is a handsome man.
I think that's what she's doing.
Yeah, that's something. He's a handsome man. But and then who else have I met? I think that's not like that I stopped and was like, oh my gosh. I mean, besides Wale, y'all know I love me some Wale, but like anybody besides that I was so starstruck? No, not really.
Okay. Well, you don't grab coffee for people, right? You know, like on TV, they be showing producers that be running around.
Oh yeah, sometimes they be treating us, like the house girls, like because there's 2 young ones. We're the 2 youngest, me and Tay. So Tay is in Atlanta, Taylor's in Atlanta, and I'm in Dallas. So like we have like something, they'll be like, oh, 2, can you go grab this? And I'm like, damn, I thought this only happened on TV or something. This should actually be happening in real life. It really be happening in real life. Like, take the card and literally go buy us for breakfast. Like, damn, oh my gosh. Yeah, they really be doing that to us.
That's wild, man.
But I ain't gonna complain because one thing about me, I'm always gonna get fed. They gonna feed me for sure. So I don't complain.
Nice.
No, for real. I really thought that like that only happened in TV where they be sending people like, oh, the intern, go send the intern to go do that stuff. No, literally, I be the intern, the producer, they call us embryos, literally baby embryos of the team.
Wow.
Can you imagine?
That's tragic. Yeah. Anyways, man. Well, thank you for letting us know what you do. At least the people can at least know that you actually do work after all the, bad talking that you be, telling her now that.
Yeah. And then you get out early.
Now, I don't know if I want to wake up at 4 a.m. to go to work. That's like crazy work right there, fam. Like, that's crazy. But some people don't like it.
I don't know. I've been doing it for almost 3 years, but here I am doing it. But I do like the fact that I have the whole day off. When people are literally going to work, I'm getting off of work. Like I'm going to sleep. Yeah.
So you could start a business.
I literally could have 2 full-time jobs and probably a part-time.
Wow.
Probably.
Or you could at least have a part-time.
Yeah, if I wanted to.
Yeah.
Make haste while the sun shines, they say.
Let's see.
I mean, get your second gig. You never know. Start creating that content. Go to that walk up, things like that. But anyways, listen, man. Last week we did not record. Did you guys see or did you guys watch the BET Awards?
Nope.
No.
Damn. How did you guys see like videos on Instagram, shit like that?
Yep.
What you guys think about?
I like the tribute to Lauryn Hill. Like that's mostly what I was seeing. Just like a lot of like different tributes, and I was like, they did her well. They did her good. And then I saw her do one of her songs. Mm-hmm. It was like a sadder version of it, but it was. I don't know. Maybe I was like, oh, this sounds like
her kids definitely performed too, so that was cool. Mm-hmm. Her kids performed. I see. Oh, my good sis Tiana Taylor got honored with the Icon Award from Janet Jackson. I love me some Tiana Taylor. So I feel like she is so deserving of it because she really worked her ass. She's been working her ass off for sure. So I was happy about that. I saw obviously Drewski, nigga was flying in the air or whatever or something like that. But I heard he did a really good job though.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna hold you. I heard he did a good job. But I seen a little clip with him and Keke Palmer, and she was like, "That's the problem with BET. Y'all need to be giving women the opportunity to be hosting these things and whatnot." I think Keke Palmer would actually make a really great host for the BET Awards.
Mm-hmm.
Would like do a really good job. But then again, you also have to remember BET is no longer Black owned, and they just I don't think like that was a conversation I was had like BET is like people were saying BET is no longer for the culture like how it used to be when the what's her name? I think it's Miss Donna. Dang, what's her name? I think it was Donna. I can't remember. Don't quote me on that. But the last person that was president of BET it's no longer like Black culture. It's not for the people. So a lot of people were upset about that. Just like what, like y'all are not keeping the. How do you say you're not keeping the. What am I trying to say, y'all? Like the.
It's like it's not the same energy or not the same like feeling.
Yes, it's not like y'all are not keeping it for the Black people.
Yeah. Or like y'all aren't like you're calling it Black entertainment, but then if the uppers are not Black, it's like, are you trying
I don't know. What is the representation?
Control us or what's your intention now?
So I don't know. But hey, we love
You're looking for Deborah L. Lee.
Deborah. I said Donna. Deborah. Yep. That's her. Deborah Lee. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
She put on for the Black people.
I mean, I feel like if she wants to host this, she should have a hot ear like Trisky. Or am I missing something?
But Keke does have a hot ear. She got a podcast. Her podcast with these different celebrities be fire. Like
I feel like everybody knows Keke.
Yeah, everybody knows Keke. Like she's very like
she's funny.
She's funny. She doesn't hold back. A lot of people like her, like genuinely like her. I've never heard any bad thing about Keke. Not saying anything about Drewski or whatever situation, but I feel like just because Drewski had the could have been records thing, whatever, that's like been taken off like what last year or something. Like I feel like maybe that's why. Not taken away from him. He is a good comedian. I don't necessarily really care much for him, but I will give a person like flowers. He is a good comedian, but I don't know. So
if today they were to vote that who should host BET, let's say Drewski did not host, right? And they put his name in the bag and Keke Palmer's name in the bag and say who should host for BET. I had to pick one. You pick Keke over Drewski?
I would pick Keke.
What about you, Hannah?
I think I'd pick Keke over Drewski.
Damn.
Keke's funny. She's not a comedian, but she's funny. She knows how to interact with the crowd. She's a woman of different things. Like she's put her hat, like she has multiple roles. She's an actress. She's a singer. She's like just naturally funny.
Yeah.
She, like I said, so just different things. Where I feel like with Drewski, everybody just knows him just to be a comedian. You know what I'm saying? Like, granted, he brought the funny. Like, unless I'm wrong, so correct me. I don't know what else Drewski does besides is a comedian. See what I'm saying? So I mean, I don't know. But I mean, I'm not gonna lie, the promo videos leading up to BET, that shit was fire. Like they did a great job marketing it. So I will give him that.
If you say it's about the culture, he does skits for the culture, right? He does skits about the culture.
And so does Keke.
Right? I mean, I don't know much about Keke's stuff, like her material. I don't know much about her material, right? I mean, I know she's funny, right? Like, I know that for sure. And she'll be a great host for sure. But I'm just saying, for what I know, if we're saying BET is for the culture, it's about the culture. Like most of his skits that he's been doing this entire year, like it's been all about the culture, like highlighting different things within the culture, and it's been stirring up tons of conversation. I feel like the only thing that I've heard from Keke that stirred up conversations was the one where she said, "Oh, if she's married, her and her husband will live in two separate homes." Right. Outside of that, there's not much that I've heard out from her. Maybe you guys can enlighten me on more stuff about her.
Like I feel like she has a podcast now. I just feel like I see her stuff frequent. I see lots of interviews by her. Like it's not like she's not a comedian, but I just see her often. Like, I don't know how to describe it. Like, just little clips of her, like I said, interviewing people
I
or on
think
her podcast.
I think it's like also like you can't like necessarily compare in a sense because they're two different. They do two different. They're like in two different worlds in a sense, but not really. Like they're in the entertainment, but Drewski, like I said, is a comedian. Kiki's not a comedian. So Kiki's been doing shit, and Drewski's been doing shit, but they're just in two different lanes. So we're not gonna like really like Kiki, like going back to the podcast. Kiki's podcast is really fucking fire. Like she's been killing with the interviews and podcasts that she's been doing this whole entire year. Drewski, whenever something comes out or something happens, just like with the whole what's her name? The Erica, the true what's the Erica whatever lady, her husband just passed away. You know, he did the whole white face thing. I feel like he does that because he's a comedian. Like that's his lane.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So since 2017, right, to present. So 2017, Leslie Jones. I don't know who that is. Is that woman or man?
Comedian.
Man? Okay. Leslie Jones, 2018, Jamie Foxx, 2019, Regina Hall, 2020, Amanda Seales, 21, Tiraji, 22, Tiraji, 23, no official host, 24, Tiraji, 25, Kevin Hart, 26, Drewski. So what's the issue? I mean, not to say what's the issue, but I mean, they could hold her. I mean, they could host another, they could have another man and then a woman. Just because 1, 2, 3, 4, for the past 4 years, women have been hosting it. So
I mean, it's not an issue with him being, like I said, I don't care for Drewski, but I heard that he did a great job.
yeah,
I mean, that I feel like them giving him this platform is really great for his career. Like, you know, they gave him an opportunity to showcase and see him in a different light, being serious, but not also being himself at the end of the day. Because when you're hosting awards, like you can be funny, but sometimes we don't always want to be funny. Like you have to know when to be serious and when to like, okay, make the audience laugh and stuff like that. So I'm not saying they should have never gave it to him. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I know.
I would have, yeah.
No, because they made I think she made a comment about women hosting and or stuff like that.
She did. That was a clip I was talking about. She was like, "That's the problem with BET. Y'all should have gave me this gig or something like that, or whatever the situation is." Or it was like something along those lines. Yeah.
But then I make it seem like women don't host. Women host it. Let nobody out there make it like women do not host the BET because women do. But I feel like if we're talking about culture and we talk about what will bring this element of culture this year, Drewski was a perfect person for it.
I can see both sides.
Yeah.
Anyways, speaking of that, let me ask you guys this. Should Africans, where's my question? Should Africans be able to say the N-word?
Let me come and decide what I want to be today. Why shouldn't we? Are we not black?
You think
why can't we?
Because I feel like, okay.
So you don't think we should? You don't think we should?
I'm not saying y'all shouldn't, but I'm just saying that I don't think that y'all necessarily understand the full like weight of the word. You know?
The Americans are pissing me off already. They're starting to. Okay, all right.
I would understand the full weight of the word
because y'all weren't ever slaves. Like I know
Who told you that?
But like, I mean, y'all came over this way. Like you weren't like slaves in this country.
Who told you that we weren't slaves, though?
Not in this country. Living amongst your oppressors, right?
We still had slaves though. We were slaves though.
Okay.
Mm-hmm,
I hear it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But it wasn't really based off of race. Like here it was. Was everybody black?
But remember, we had colonizers.
Let me read something to you, to what you said. Let me read something to you, right? Transatlantic slave trade that forced millions of Africans into American began the mid-1400s on the West African coast.
We do have a port in Sierra Leone where the slaves were transported, just saying.
Yeah.
You better think wisely before we come and beat you here. You better think wisely before we come and beat you here. Okay? We'll come and revoke your honorary African card. So just think carefully.
So wait. So if you're saying that we don't understand it, right? Just hypothetically, if you're saying that we don't understand it, forget that thing I just read. That if you're saying that we don't understand it, why are the Puerto Ricans saying it?
No, they're not supposed to say it. No. I feel like, okay, what I'm going to say is Black people can say it. So I'm going to give it to y'all. Black people can say it, but Puerto Ricans can't. Because they don't like to claim that they're Black.
Hispanics, I don't feel like
they can't say it because they try so hard. They be darker than
they don't understand the meaning of it.
Yeah,
they actually don't. Just like I think I said this before on one of the episodes, but this guy Mexican OT, he's a rapper. I think we spoke about it. Remember, and he was like, they asked him, was like, why do you say nigga? And he was like, because I've been around it. And I've been accepting of it. Like literally, that's what he said. His name is literally Mexican OT, and he's from Texas. He's from here, and he was like, because he's been around it. He's been around the culture, so he knows. I'm just like,
no,
that's not a you can't use that as an excuse as because you've been around it. Like that's just like a Black person using the whatever word or racist word that you're not supposed to call the Hispanics, whatever. What's the word? I don't even want to say it, but whatever word that you're not supposed to call them. Is it that? No, what's the
no
the word? Is it a chanchi or something of the like something like that along those lines? It's like a word that you're not supposed to call them, but like you can't say. I can't go around and be like, because I lived in
South America.
So I can use that word. No,
it doesn't work that way.
It doesn't work that way at all whatsoever.
Yeah,
I think Africans
can say it.
Can say that.
That's just like me saying.
If anything, actually, let me be quiet before that.
No, please say. Let's hear
I
this.
won't say no. If anything, y'all can use it versus us. No, if anything.
I was really about to be like, if anything, I feel like we should say it too because we really suffered through that shit.
I mean, yes, but like Black Americans did more, I feel like, because it was actually more after slavery, like during segregation, where that word really became derogatory, right? So now it's like we're out of slavery, people are Black Americans now, and that's when that word came about. So it's like, again, yes, y'all went through slavery, right? But then now you're in America, right? So you're more Americanized. And then, yes, your oppressors are calling you this. So I feel like that's why it's a little different. Because they're not calling niggers in Africa.
Well, you remember that we were colonized by...
But they weren't, were they saying that or were they saying something different?
Let's Google.
Slangs are different. Slangs are different in different places, right?
Right.
Slangs are different in different places, right?
Yeah, I'll give you that. I don't think they were calling, like the British were calling us niggers and stuff.
Right. So I feel like, and that, so I think that's just the difference. But I hear what you're saying too. Like we both went through stuff.
Yeah. And then moreover too is like, so some of you guys yelling these things like this were born with silver spoons in your mouth. Not known a single struggle in your life. It's just easy for you to roll and say, oh, my people struggle.
Okay, but that's two things can be true at once. Two things can be true at once. Someone can be born with a silver spoon, right, and not know struggle, but see the struggle of their people.
Of course.
Can be true.
I'm not denying that, right? I'm not denying that for sure. I'm just saying, like, some people who just body it and that's all they see, and they don't want to work hard, for example. They just carry down their head like a crown.
Well, I don't feel like those are the people then that necessarily have silver spoons, right? Like the people who don't want to, I mean, I don't know. I just feel like that, like, yes, it's a super, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Let me go back.
Blackamoor. That's the name they called us.
Blackamoor. That kind of sounds nice because if it was a Spaniard, amor means love. So black love.
Blackamoor, yeah, or Negro. Yeah.
And that's the color. So
yeah.
Yeah.
To you, it sounds like that. No problem. Something that was piercing them to you, it sounds good because, oh, I'm more. Did you have to wrap it? Did they tell you that they were wrapping it? But anyways, once you leave Africa and step foot in here and you get pulled over, they're not asking you if you are African or if you're African American. They just see black.
Well, now they do.
In what country? Texas?
No, they be asking. I used to be asking.
Really?
For your papers and stuff.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
True.
Mm-hmm.
True.
What is you?
But they used to not. You're right. They used to just see black.
Like if a cop itself, like if a police, like a police stop you, they're not gonna say, "Hey, are you African?" And you just see black, and they'll if they have the stereotype, they just go ahead and do it, like So I mean, we used to come. I mean, when we come, you guys call us African booty scratchers. I mean, never paid me. Never paid mind to it. Didn't move shit for me, but for people who felt affected by it, like, what was that about? Did you ever think about what y'all was doing?
No, I'll be honest. No.
It was just funny to y'all, right?
No, not yes, in some ways, but I feel like, okay, especially how Africa as a continent was stigmatized to Americans, right? It's like we would always see the commercials of like the poor African kids with the swollen bellies and the flies, right? So then when you now have African kids in your school and like the white, like, people are just assuming, oh, we're going to flock together. It's like you want to be like, not trying to be whatever. It's just like you gonna want to like create your distance because we see the just this, in the same way that you guys see
with flies over somebody, and now you assume that all of us got flies all over us.
But just like how y'all see us, in the media shooting each other, right, and think that all black people are the same. It's the same thing as how the media portrays people.
I never looked at the media and said all black people shoot at each other.
You have your prejudices.
That's true. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't say that, but I be. Never mind. Let me.
Yeah, y'all.
Well, you know what? That leads for a deeper discussion because why don't some black people like Africans?
I feel like this conversation Africans don't like black people.
No, they always say Africans don't like black Americans or this and that. I will say. Sometimes, just like how maybe black Americans be looking at us Africans, or sometimes, I think, for me, obviously, y'all know I'm either or, depending on the day. But at this point, sometimes I'd be like, I could be with my, African American people, or like I was with the African Americans, and I said, oh baby, my African instincts kicked in, and I said, this is too ratchet for me. Like, I don't know, it'd be too much. Like, I feel like, why is it some people don't have home training? Why are you leaving out the house and you're acting like as if you don't have like your mom or your dad is not the pastor or deacon or first lady of a church? You know what I'm saying? But then also I could be around the Africans and I'd be like, bro, why are you acting like as if you weren't getting beat all the time? Like, why are we doing so? I don't know. It just depends. But I feel like that conversation always comes up like, oh, why don't black people or why y'all don't do this and that? Because now it leads up to this whole black people always talking about Africans, this and that, but y'all want an African nigga. Or you're over there singing Wizkid and Burna Boy song or David O songs. You want to be going to Afro Nation. You want to be doing all this stuff. But just like before, we were African booty scratchers. You were talking about it. You were doing all this stuff. Now everybody want to talk about something. Oh, I had free food. I had jollof rice. I like jollof rice. Like,
I feel like it's a wave now. I feel like it's like almost not like exotic, but I don't know. I feel like things go in waves. And so y'all you weren't cool 10, 15 years ago. And now you're the wave. I don't know.
This is a big ass wave because this wave has been waving since.
It has. It really has.
Look, the other day, I experienced something that I was I don't know how I feel about it. But it was interesting. And we talk about differences, right? We got our own crazy moments. But there's just one thing. Like, if there are kids around, why is all the cursing about? Like, what is all the cursing about?
Yeah.
Like, they're kids, and all the adults, man, fuck these people. Or the kids, man, I told you, see the motherfucker. I'm like, dog, like, bro, relax. What's all the cursing about? Like, it's just a normal thing. Like, just a normal thing.
Okay, I wouldn't say it's normal. I feel like that's a certain population of us. That's not all, right? And so I feel like, unfortunately, it's that group that is so like that's what everybody sees when they think of Black people, but that's not everybody.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with you. But I'm just saying, like, I'm just calling
I
out.
hear you on that. Like, I wish we wouldn't do that, but then there are also white families who do that too. You know what I mean? There are people in every single group who do that around their kids.
We're talking about blacks. Come back.
I hear you, but I'm just saying, like,
The difference between the Africans and African Americans, for example, in that sense, is
mm,
all that curse words is because when they grow up and they throw that shit right back at you, you're gonna be upset.
that's true.
You're gonna be very upset. You train them from young, right? If from birth, that's what you're introducing to that person. When they grow up and they that, you cannot be upset. You
Yeah.
just cannot be upset. It don't make sense, right?
I would say, like, you guys definitely have a lot more, you guys carry over a lot more traditions. And so in that comes like discipline and respect. Whereas I feel like we used to have it, but I feel like and we've definitely lost it. Like there used to be a thing where like you would just know that Black kids don't talk back to their parents. Like that was a known thing. And like now, like these kids are wild. Like everyone's talking back. Like everyone's just like the people are fighting their parents. You know what I mean? I feel like it's crazy now. But we used to have a little more stuff like, and I'm not even saying like used to like I'm talking in the 60s. I'm talking about like I feel like even just 10, 15 years ago, like we used to, that was a thing. Like you talk back to your parents, one of my friends, when she used to talk back to her mom, I'm like, girl, you are talking crazy. I would never think to talk to my mom like that. Like it used to be like
Mm-hmm.
Black kids have respect for their elders, you know.
Yeah.
Again, there is that wild group that like, no, they don't. But I don't know. So I just feel like for whatever reason, times are changing, unfortunately. I feel like too, because your culture is very much it takes a village to raise a kid. Like we've lost that since in America, and definitely as Black Americans, where it's like we don't really allow us to rely on each other, like because like oh you can't talk to my kid or you can't you can't spank my kid, you can't do whatever, you can't discipline my kid for me. So I don't know. I think those are the differences when it comes to like respect and like the cursing.
Yeah, respect's a big factor, man. I'm not even gonna lie. Respect's a big factor. If there's no respect, everything else goes down the drain. You know, like yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's true. Talking about like cursing and all that. So actually today, I forgot. Today at work, one of the topics that we had was Young Miami, that Spend That song,
Mm.
whatever. And it's like really, don't get me wrong, because
It's
I think that song is the most dumbest song ever, but it's catchy, right?
it's
It's
very
catchy.
catchy.
But like literally, so the question was, because it was a whole big thing, like she basically is talking about
Where are the
scamming and
cameras? Yeah.
fraud and stealing and all this other stuff, like glorifying and whatnot. So like India Ari, like a neo soul artist, she was like, "This is trash. What? Why y'all have lost art? Y'all have lost the definition of art." This one lady, Gilbert something from like Brownstone, like an R&B group, like she was like, "This song is trash." Like Uncle Luke, obviously, he's from Miami. Trick Daddy, they from Miami, so they're gonna support Young Miami. They were just like, y'all need to stay in y'all lane. Y'all don't need to come for Young Miami, this and that. Like, it's entertainment. Y'all are taking it too deep. Y'all are talking. So basically, I say all this to say because the question today was music. Just like do artists need to be mindful of what they put out in their lyrics, or is it just entertainment? And a lot of the people, like a lot of the listeners were saying like, oh, it's entertainment and blah, blah, blah. And people were thinking too deep. But some of them were just saying like, no, some of these artists need to be mindful because that's why these kids be thinking that they could talk any type of way or they could go to these stores and start stealing and stuff. Because she's literally saying in the song, like, where all my scamming ass niggas at, like literally promoting fraud and whatnot. So it's just like some of these parents are like, no, like, it's catchy. It's a catchy song. And sometimes
It is.
one mom was like, "Yeah, I catch myself singing it all the time, but you also have to be realistic with your kids and let them know, like, hey, just because the song says this doesn't mean you actually go out and do it." So I don't know. What are y'all thoughts? Like, do you feel like as if artists need to be more mindful of the lyrics of their songs and stuff, or are we just thinking too deep, and it is what it is.
I think artists should be mindful. I feel like, yes, you have a way of okay. No, I feel like yes, you can express yourself, right? You can definitely express yourself. But I guess why is expressing yourself saying like scammers and promote I don't know. I feel like express yourself, but also you should think about the things that you are putting out or like who your audience is, you know. I think you do kind of have like a responsibility to that, especially when you are like on a larger platform. Like if you're just like some like nobody artist, okay, do whatever you want because like no one's really watching. But I feel like when you have so many eyes on you, yeah, you're represent I feel like you start to represent something larger whether you want to or not. So
Yeah.
I feel like why you're just putting out catchy stuff. I mean, like, yeah, just to make money. Where, like, I don't know. I just feel like I don't know. What's the value of that versus like what are you really saying? Like at the end of the day, like, are people actually going to remember this catchy song in 5 years? Are they really going to be
Yes.
quoting? They're going to be quoting "Spin That" in
Yes.
5 years.
Yes. You know
Okay.
what song is playing in my head right now? Slow down. Cash up. Cash up.
Oh gosh, this man is out here singing.
I
Cash
know,
App.
brothers. What? First of
God.
all, listen, ain't nobody about to give out a global wall award for humanitarianism for X, Y, and Z. Please. There are people who are fighting for that. Let them go. They want Nobel Peace Prizes, let them go. Okay? This is the same person that we all seen had gold showers. If you don't know, go and do your research. And then you're coming and expecting morality from what? That's like me seeing the sun and saying, that's like me seeing the sun burning at 100 and going and standing and saying, this sun is burning. Why is it burning?
All right, well then I'll say to that we have a responsibility then to not listen to certain music then, right? Like if we feel like she's actually trash and not saying stuff, then like we as a collective need to not support her. That way then she knows to change her tune, right? If she still wants to be a singer, still wants to do stuff, this is not what we want.
There you go. See me, I've heard that song one time, and it was just the chord, like the chorus, like heard the hook, and that was it. It was like, yeah. First of all, my personal opinion, I don't like her voice, in my personal opinion. But you know, that's just me. But anything else, yeah. So yeah, but great song. You know, it's number one on overall charts as of today. I heard. You know, so get your money, girl. You know what I mean? There are scammers out there who want to spend. Speaking of scammers, they ruin the culture. You know, now every time a jig feels like a man is supposed to pay their, their bills or whichever, you know, things like that. Look, if you see a regular person, treat them regularly. If you say a scammer, treat them like a scammer. Know the difference. Like you went to school.
Yeah, you can't be singing that song and then you a scammer and you ain't moving like that at this point. So, I mean, yeah, it was they call a lot of people called and was like, no, that's the like this one girl called from Miami and I was like, oh, I should have known. She was like, no, young Miami, spend that shit. Literally, that's what she said, spend that shit. She was like, that's just what we do. And I'm just like, oh my God, y'all are sitting here just glorifying this fraud and scam shit. Like, bro, but at the end of the day, like,
what do you expect?
I mean, but okay, think about it. Technically, in a sense, the only difference is the fact that she's singing it in these songs and kids is listening to it. But you forget us Africans. The Nigerians, they're known for what? Scamming, 419 and stuff. So imagine you got these kids that's looking up to who? Uncle Hush Puppy that's doing. You have all these uncles that are buying airports for how much are fake selling airports and scamming people. So
wait, hold on, time out. If I'm not mistaken, somebody help me out. When Future and that other little skinny light skin guy one hit wonder moved Rex on Rex, what was that song about?
Wasn't it about money?
Yeah.
Rex on Rex.
What else was it about?
I mean, well, technically, when these rappers nowadays, all they be talking about is drugs and killings.
Things like that.
They be talking about drugs and killings. Now they've calmed down now because they've seen Young Thug has made an example out of himself. So at this point, nobody's rapping about killings again.
Somebody allegedly, or well, I mean, the case is, goes and kills somebody's daughter, and then goes and sings it in a song and gives it out to the mass people, and they're singing. And next you know, you come and find out that this happened. What is that about?
Crazy.
Yeah, that I mean, I think that these artists, I do think that the artists should be mindful of this because, like I said, the youth is definitely listening, and I know that was a big thing. Like today's, some of the people, the talent on the show, they're just like they don't even let their kids or their like Ricky was saying, he don't let his granddaughter or his young twin girls listen to the hip hop station, like in the car and stuff like that. So he's like. He shuts that down. He's like, nah, I'm not telling you what you can do with your kids, but as for my own, like, I don't even play that nonsense with them or whatever. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, I think that's also good parenting as well, too. But then again, also, there's going to be a time where he's not going to be around to, like, always, be around to be like, oh, you turn this off or whatever. So, I mean, I do think that they should be mindful of what they talk about, what they rap about.
Who should be mindful?
The artist.
No. I refuse. Look, you cannot control art.
You can.
No. You can't control it though.
See, I understand. You can censorship it, but you cannot control it. You can censorship art, but you cannot control art. You cannot see if somebody wants to.
Why must you talk about? Why do you feel the need?
Why do you want to? Yeah, why do you want to talk about shooting somebody or killing?
Like, right, why is that your form of expression?
What are you getting from it?
Because there's a market. Remember, we live in a capitalist society. There's a market for it, right? And as so far there's a market for it, as so far as people who consume it, there's somebody who will create it.
I think it's more the beat that people like. I feel like it's more these rap beat. I don't feel like it's really because people don't even know what they're saying. You know what I mean? They can literally say anything.
How do some of them actually go ahead and do what they're saying?
Well, I think some of them actually do because some of these YNs be out here talking about something. I'm really about to slaughter somebody's daughter for real. They really be taking it like for real. So some people like they don't live like AK was saying. That's true. Like it is. They want to live the life that they don't have. People always want what they can't have. So the closest thing to being a future is going out and acting like I said they're a damn future and they're really not. So like you could be sitting here doing all types of stuff and whatnot, but you're forgetting that you're really not that nigga. So like you just need to calm down.
I mean, if we're going to talk about Young Miami, then we might as well also talk about somebody like Tyler Perry, right? Why you putting out all this nonsense about
I don't like him either. All these stereotypical figures and roles and
let's take it
or whatever. No, not that's Norbit. What does he say? Good morning. That's what he says.
Oh yeah.
Hello.
But as coming from a creative media standpoint, he is making movies about what is happening in now. Not saying everything that he's portraying necessarily happens, but let's be for real. I don't want to say nothing. I don't want to come with my number. It's 95%, maybe 85% of what he is putting in these movies is what's happening in real life. A single mother, or you're talking about a woman that's being abused, or you're talking about like the last movie what he do. The grandson was going away to college. Like it's real life stuff. So it's like I don't think it's like a facade or anything. It's real life shit.
Yeah, I just don't always like how his characters are.
Yeah, that's true. Well,
it rubbed me the wrong way.
Look,
I just think
if me, for example, let's say for example I was a scammer. Let's just take up that I was a scammer. Everything she's talking about, why would that not do? Please tell me. Everything she's talking about, what would that not do? You have the capital. Your brain is dumb enough to not go and invest. All you have to do is just go and be throwing it around to, a women. Why would I not do all of that stuff? Come and something, damn, the lyrics is something,
Where are my scamming ass?
Yeah.
Hey, that's how to spin that shit. Spin that shit. Yeah.
Wait, Young Thug is in the song? That one. Oh, But anyways, yeah. Hey, yo, if you have your whoever is scamming and spending on you, this we enjoying, but just know that they'll catch them one day and you have to find another one.
And have you seen a music video to that?
What happened?
Have you seen a music video to that song? Okay.
Uh-oh.
When you get a chance, just go and watch it. It literally gives so 305. It's so Miami, so 305. Like the shit is in a strip club. Literally in a strip club.
Being dead.
Yeah.
And when you see like the French people music, they're always partying. Like they don't have no scene where somebody's just sitting, just chill. No, they're always drinking and always partying.
I just want to be getting drunk.
Like there's always a vibe, to
Africans just always want to be in the clubs and just spraying money and stuff.
Or y'all be at beaches too sometimes.
Huh?
Places. I said y'all's music videos are at like beaches sometimes, and
Yeah, I be like little chill, but I just depends on the vibe of the
castles.
song. The French people, no, they're different. They always want to be in the club.
always party, always want to be in a club.
They always want to be in the club.
British people, I don't know, yeah, that one is different. But
British people, they be talking about ping ting stabbing and doing all types of and type shit. Like they always want to be talking about stabbing somebody and poking somebody.
British people are crazy.
UK people, yeah, no.
I got my shank.
Like Shanky, you're always poking somebody. You just always want to be doing something. You want to be drilling all types of shit. Skitty pop pop, gotta pop, God. The hell.
And I had a question. Please bring that question. Let's see what we could do with it.
I got a statement.
You got a statement.
Yeah.
Okay, state your ment.
I think that men should be the ones on birth control.
Why do you feel that way?
I feel like if we're really trying to control the population, right? If it's really about like not having an unwanted pregnancy, it would be way easier to control men's hormones versus women's, because men, y'all just have testosterone and it's the same level like throughout the month. Whereas like women, we have like what, 4 different ones, and they fluctuate, and it's just hard to like manage all that, right? Women use birth control sometimes to actually just regulate their hormones, not even to like not give birth, right? So I don't know. I just feel like overall it would be way easier for men to have birth control. Also, I was saying that y'all can get so many people pregnant at once. So y'all are more the risk factor than like women. Y'all can get so many people pregnant in like a week span, whereas a woman could only get pregnant like one time during that week, and she'd be pregnant for 9 months. Whereas then in that 9 months, y'all could go and create so many more children. So yeah, I just feel like y'all should be the ones.
So let me ask you this question then. When you when you want to go to the beach, for example, or you want to go hiking, for example, and stuff like that, do you go buy that you spray to kill the mosquito, or do you go buy a mosquito repellent to rub on yourself?
A mosquito repellent to rub on myself.
So why don't you buy the Ray to kill the mosquito?
If I'm on a hike.
The mosquito.
Because I want to hike. If I'm in my house or if I'm like trying to do my house, I'm gonna do Raid. But if I'm outside in this open environment, then I'm gonna protect myself more.
Okay. Well, I just want to bring that back to this, scenario here that, you presented, right? Yeah, I hear that, for us, multiple of us, we can get multiple people pregnant, but don't you think that for them multiple people, they should actually create something to help them protect themselves? Yeah.
I'm not, okay, hold on.
Which is what is what is right now, right? They created for y'all.
Birth control.
First of all, I'm not saying that if men go on birth control, that there wouldn't be any birth control for women. I'm not saying that women shouldn't still protect themselves because there's still like STD. There's still so many things, right? I'm not trying to shift the blame. I'm just saying if we really,
they should have one for men too.
They 100% should definitely have one for men, especially because like, okay, for example, too, if we're talking about just straight like birth control, the pill, like women don't always want to do that, right? Like, I don't want a metal thing in my arm that stops my period. I don't want something that goes up. You know what I mean? Like, it's all of these different types of medical if you're not doing the pill, it's all these different types of medical procedures where it's just like, no. And then if you do the pill, most times you don't have a period. And for like a lot of people, I don't know, I'm just gonna speak for myself. Not that I like my period, but I also like I don't know. It's just like I feel like it's a natural part of life. Like you should have your period. You know what I mean? It's like my body is supposed to do this. It's supposed to shed. So I don't personally want to stop that. I don't want to get pregnant when I'm not supposed to, but I also don't want to stop my period. You know what I mean? So like men, y'all don't have to deal with that. So if you were to encounter a woman who, okay, y'all could you could use condoms and the man could be on birth control, and that would be perfect. Or if the woman was on birth control and the man was on birth control, right, that would really lessen the odds of an unwanted pregnancy.
The fuck uses condom while on birth control? Like what's that
There's
about?
some people that
A
use
lot of people do. Especially
birth
if you
control.
don't want like
A
an
STD.
yeah,
Yeah.
like if you're not in a relationship and you're just out, doing your thing, like I'm not gonna speak, but you should definitely use a condom.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like for somebody. Well, yeah, I mean, I'm just saying.
If you are on birth, like a lot of people do that.
Yeah. I was thinking of just just
Like in
saying
a
if
relationship.
you yeah. Anyways, I hear you. And if there was, if there were, male birth control pills, yeah, we popping them shits, man. How much y'all talking about?
I feel
No, I'm
like
talking
y'all
about
wouldn't though. I feel like y'all be like, "Oh, it's gonna hurt my manliness. My swimmers need to swim." Like I feel like y'all are the biggest freaking babies about anything, especially if it comes to like your manhood. I don't feel like y'all would take them. I feel like a select few of y'all would, but the majority would be like, "I'm not taking that shit. What if it makes me infertile forever?" Because y'all just want to pass everything on the
They would
woman.
definitely try to find a way, but I feel like some of them would actually take it just so they won't have to get the vasectomy.
You know.
if you
Yeah.
put a vasectomy and you put me that, I'm taking the pill.
Yeah.
Put a vasectomy and nothing, I'm taking nothing. Look, all I'm saying is this: give us the pill and see what happens. Y'all not giving us a pill. Give us a pill and see what happens.
Y'all
You see, this why it ends these days. Whoo! Watch the prices of that thing skyrocket like this.
I feel like yeah, it might like if it could like lower the chances of unwanted pregnancy, then yeah. But then again, you also have them people that just be like, I really wanted to give you a kid. Like it just be them niggas.
I want to put a baby.
Oh, I really wanted it. Like
Listen, y'all. Listen. In today's economy, this particular economy right here, this one today, please give us that pill. We have never wanted anything like that.
I don't think the economy gonna scare y'all enough for it. I don't think it is.
No, see, matter of fact, this is what I think. This is what I personally think, right? In my humble opinion, which I think is right. If they actually give us that pill, they know that it will be a detriment to humanity itself. Because you guys, and when I say you guys, I mean you women, you guys will be hunting us for kids. If you think I'm playing, I kid you not. Look,
I don't think that. I really don't think that. I really don't think that.
I'm telling you this because the way these days, some women, like a handful of them, use kids as a weapon. The way they use it as a weapon, you don't understand. I'm telling you something that we talk about. If that's hey, you don't even know you don't even know what they would even be doing something like that. Now the vasectomy thing, that means you have to go under the knife, and then for like 3 days you have to walk yourself. Nobody wants to do that shit.
Get reversed though. Y'all
I'm like, it's
Nobody wants to do that shit.
I mean,
No, we don't care about no reversal. I'm just telling you that
I will say,
pill and watch us go ham.
you have a point though. I feel like if there was a pill, that would save so many men from like that could prevent y'all from being like, oh, this is your kid, right? Because you be like, bitch, I'm on the pill. First of all, y'all be sassy with it. But that would be like that would just protect y'all more, honestly. And then y'all wouldn't get trapped into, oh, I took care of this kid for 12, 15, 20 years and didn't know it was mine. Because what? You were on the pill during that time. And it's probably not, you know what I mean? I feel like y'all wouldn't get trapped as much.
Hey, my doctor said take 2 a day. I'm taking 4. Bro, what you mean?
No, just 2.
What?
I think it's actually just 1, to be honest. But
oh man, See, you're talking about we're gonna be scared. Scared of what?
Some of y'all are really fragile. Y'all be like,
some of
y'all are just like, oh, what if that makes me infertile forever? What if it hurts my, what if I can't have kids later?
Some guys I don't know. Some guys
I want to be potent.
Yeah, I feel like some guys they would have the option to take it, and they wouldn't take it just so they could prove their manliness. Like, no,
real men actually.
Real men don't need to take that stuff, and if it happens, then it happens. And like,
that's exactly how I feel.
Pop it, just pop it and call.
So wait, hold on, time out. Let me ask you a question. You sit and you see a man, right? And in your mind, you're like, that's a good looking man. Like, if me and that man have a baby, like we can have a great baby. That pops up in your head as a woman, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Say, for example, you were talking to a guy and stuff like that. You could be like, yo, like, if me and this person have a baby, like, at least we are vocal enough to just say, yo, I want to pop. I'm not saying it's right, but I'm just saying we are vocal enough to say, okay, this is what we think about. We want to do that. Most of the time, it's not necessarily that that's really what we want to do. It's just like, maybe.
That's a threat. That's a threat.
No, wait. It's not a threat. Well, sometimes, yeah, but you also have to understand that just the same way as you two, you're sitting there saying that, yo, you know what? I can see myself having a family with this person, or I can have this person's kid. It's the exact same way as a person sitting there to say, yo, you know what? I can have a kid with this person. I want a kid with this person.
Yeah, I don't say
that. You also don't have to like.
We said, I can see myself with having this kid. Y'all be like, I'm gonna get you pregnant. I'm gonna get you pregnant. That's a threat right there. All my life.
Yeah, I don't know. So do you run or do you stay?
Run very far.
Okay.
Well, I'm like, what you mean? Hold on.
No, especially if we're Hannah. Especially if we're not together and you talk about.
We're not together. No.
And you trying to. I'm gonna get you pregnant.
Absolutely. Very far.
Now if we're together, and we've already had conversations where it's like, okay, this is what we're trying to do. Like, okay, then we can like. But I need you to rephrase how you want to do. Like, you can't just.
No, I'm going to. No,
I'm going to get you pregnant. Like,
no,
you can ask me. You know, hey, you can ask me, hey. And then don't try to trap me in the midst of the moment, or don't try to talk about some. Can I so and so? You're digging in me now. You're talking about some. Can I? That's a threat as well. That's really a setup. Pop the pill. Just pop it, or just go get the vasectomy. Just pop it.
So wait.
But honestly, I don't feel like they're going to make a pill for guys. One, because they keep talking about how low the birth rate is right now. So they really want to get rid of like women's birth control. But
there is one. But right now, the only widely available male birth control methods are. Well, there is one, but they say it's condoms or vasectomy.
Yeah, no pill. Mm-mm.
They're still in research and clinical trials.
Mm-hmm.
Condoms, niggas don't believe in condoms, so that's already out the window. They always have an excuse for a condom. Oh, it don't work, or it don't fit, or this and that, or it don't feel right.
Good, yeah.
I'm allergic. That's the main one. I'm allergic. So they
got non-latex. You be all right.
We men say that too.
They got non-latex.
We men say that too.
That they're allergic to condoms?
Yes.
I hear more from the guys.
Oh, when I take my survey, they say women say it too.
What survey did you do?
Survey, like a survey of men and women.
What did you survey? Who authorized you to do the survey, and when did you do the survey?
Like for example, when I'm having conversations like this, right? I'm having conversations with people, and then I ask them, like, "Hey, so."
It sounds like my damn percentage when I be like,
I don't believe neither one of y'all.
What survey you talking about that?
They say, oh, and then women too are most likely to actually, pull the condom off.
I fear you ate with that one though. Hey, I'm not saying no. It's not me. I'm not speaking for myself. I'm just saying I've heard. Yeah. I've heard that girls do that.
And then the crazy part too, that I always say you can't have your cake and eat it, but women always do. It's like you just said that. If a man is like digging in you and he says that, can he not like that? So what you say is what?
Right.
But let's flip the script. Let's say the man was digging in you and then you whispered, "Oh, not in me." It's not a threat, though. It's not a threat. At this point in time, it's how big.
If she's saying that, she's probably taking all the preliminary necessary steps that she needed to do.
You see this?
I don't know, good sis. I don't know.
Cautionary steps are there.
I don't know.
Some of them are taking the steps.
Some.
Okay, I'm just saying.
I mean, the girls that fear for their life and know that they not trying to be in that situation, they're trying to be outside. If we're gonna say that, trust and believe, I'm already 10 steps ahead of you. Sometimes. Sometimes. But I don't know. I'm just.
Let me ask you guys this.
I mean,
Let me ask you guys this. Right. No matter what phase in the intercourse you are in, right? No matter what phase within, let's say you have intercourse for 30 minutes. No matter what phase you are in, high, low, medium, whichever, and you are using rubbers. If it breaks while he's inside of you, would you know or not?
I don't think you're gonna know. No. You already know when you put that shit come out.
Yeah.
You don't know.
Interesting. Wait, hold on. This is a whole new out. Hold on.
But I have heard some people say they felt the condom break though.
Wait. So you don't know if a man has a rubber or not on? You don't know?
No, you know, you see him put the rubber on.
You see him put it.
When it breaks.
Search it, right? Do you feel it when it goes in?
I mean, I think
you can tell the difference
between a condom on and a condom not on. Yeah.
You don't know the difference?
No, I said I think you can tell what the difference between a condom and no condom is.
Okay. So if it breaks, you cannot tell the difference still then? What if it's...
Well, I feel like I'm not moving.
Thinking about that when I'm damn near, my eyes are rolling back at this point. I'm not thinking about...
Well, like also it's like you're I don't know, you're moving. So it's
you're
like,
literally moving. Like it's not like
it's like you're not like, oh, hold on. That like it's
I'm literally being pleased. And in the midst of me being pleased, I'm like, oh wait, this doesn't feel right again. Let me I don't know. Isn't that usually how it works when the condom breaks? Niggas don't be knowing it too.
It's like they're like, oh shit. It's like it's not like a big break. It's usually like just like a little tear.
I'm just saying I don't
says that they're lying. If any man says that they're dead.
So as a guy, you can tell when the condom breaks?
You know exactly when it did. Well, I'm sorry. You don't know exactly when it did, but you know when, like when your brain, like you know, like when your body starts, like matter of fact, if you are going to it, if it breaks, what am I saying? You know. You know how you know? You know how we know? Because that shit rolls up.
Well, see, okay, well, y'all feel it because it's on. Y'all feel that.
Yeah.
We don't feel that.
See, when it rolls up, you also can tell the difference in sensation because you go from not skin to skin to skin to skin. And you know exactly what not skin to skin
I'm not,
and what skin to skin.
It's not like
thinking about, because I'm not thinking, especially what if you got like a condom that's no bare skin or whatever the hell you got, and so it don't even feel like if you got a big condom on.
I'm telling you that there. I am telling you that there. If a man, see, matter of fact, guys, I want you to challenge me and tell me that you don't feel nothing, please. You a damn lie. I want you to challenge me that because you know the difference. How do you know you're allergic to the
when you know that the condom breaks, shouldn't you stop then immediately?
That's a whole different conversation itself.
But when the condom now breaks, you now have an option to sit here and say, "Oh, let me stop and let me tell her that this condom has broke."
That's why I'm saying that. Let nobody not say that I did not know because
I do feel like we don't know.
We don't.
I can't speak for everybody, but I feel like maybe we don't know. Y'all know because it's on y'all.
That's a conversation for another day, which I'm like, because again, I feel like though, okay, try this, right? Try this. Take a lollipop and put a plastic bag over it and suck it. And take the plastic bag and suck it. One of them you get a taste, the other one you get.
Okay, but here's the thing too, not to be like too vulgar, but like also when you're talking about it popping, right, and you're talking about it rolling back, it's like the tip, right? So I feel like the tip, it feels pretty similar with or without a condom on. It's really like the girth of y'all, like as you're going in, like that's what feels really different. Condom versus no condom. Does that make sense? Like, okay. Right? Do you agree with that too?
Yes.
Okay.
Say it again.
When the condom breaks, it rolls. Like you said, it rolls up. So it's like the tip.
Right.
Meanwhile, like if the condom, like I don't know, I know what you're saying. I don't know.
You know, it's like
when the condom is on the parameter circumference,
the girth, right? Like, okay,
yes.
this part, right? Like, we could tell the difference, condom versus no condom, because of like the base of you guys, right? Like, as you're coming, like you're going in, right? Like, we could tell that difference. But you're talking like, but just like the tip, bare versus not bare, like that's harder to tell because it's just. I was like, it's just the tip, but it's just the tip. Like it's so when you're saying the condom rolls down, right? It rolls back. It's off the head. Like that. It's sensation wise to a girl. It still feels the same.
The same way.
Because the girth of you still has the condom on, and that's
technically we were still. I mean,
that's what we're still.
We were originally from the jump feeling the girth of it. It just had protection on it. So at the end of the day, if the condom still breaks, we're still feeling the girth. We just don't know that it's not covered anymore.
Yeah, that's the difference. Whereas like you guys are now feeling like more moisture. Like you guys are feeling different sensations because of your anatomy, you know.
I think it's just it leads to what everybody knows their body. Like us girls, we know our body when something is like, oh wait, it's like just like I mean, like say, okay, we know Hannah when our period's about to hit. Like you could be sitting down, you feel moistened. It's like, oh shit, I'm on my period. And you know, things like that. So just like how we know our body, it's like how guys know their body. Things that you guys would know, we wouldn't know.
So let me ask this then. You know when semen gets inside of you? Can you tell that? Can you tell?
When a guy is nutting, you can feel it.
Well, if it's done, well, dumb question. Do I feel water running through my body? No, but like, I'm trying so hard here. But anyways, yeah, I get you guys. Okay, I got it. But it's still strange to me that I don't know. It's still strange to me that like
everybody just use protection or get on the pop.
Yeah. I mean, I guess
if you can't pull out in time, use a condom. You know that
you can't really tell the difference between like a dick with condom and a dick without condom.
If you are literally digging in me, AK, if somebody is getting their walls pounded, I am not going to sit. Wait, this seems like the condom is not on anymore. I'm sitting here trying to release,
like breathe, to like.
I'm trying to release myself, and you out here.
I get that, but I'm asking that, like for example, right? If man had one on and a man did not have one on, right? And you were in your right senses. Let me use that word, right senses. Can you tell the difference if it was inside of you? Can you tell the difference?
Don't let the girl, God forbid a girl is slippery Mount Everest. God forbid a girl is wet as ever. So how are we supposed to know now at this point?
A plastic? Like a plastic? It's like when you touch plastic, you know you
isn't there condoms that's literally like bare? It feels like raw.
You still feel that shit. What the fuck are you talking about? You still feel it. You still know you got something on.
I don't know. I don't indulge in things anyway, so I don't know.
You might just be missing, but I feel it. It's like there. So anyways, whatever.
I just live through my friends. So I don't indulge in those behaviors.
Yeah.
Okay.
I touch it, and I feel
it. Right.
We got listening and mommies and daddies.
Hello.
Yeah.
Everybody use protection. Simple. You prevent STDs. You prevent pregnancy. You prevent whatever. So just
and don't go poking them with needles either.
That's a crime. You're going to jail for that. That one, you're going to jail for that.
And guys, don't put in your wallet and sit down on it and then wake up.
Really?
You go to another party. You know, like guys who put their wallets behind their pockets. You know, they put guys. Some guys put. I'm talking to like the YNs. You know, like don't want to be putting them things in your wallet.
Do YNs even still put condoms in? They don't. They just be having it in their pocket.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Yeah. Don't go and put it in things that you sit on, and then next you know, see if it's as flat as the word flat, please throw it away and get a new one, please. The air,
It looks weird in
yeah,
general.
has gone, please. I beg.
Melted or something.
Yeah, if it looks weird and just don't, just go buy just buy a new condom, a new box. Just do that then, I guess. I don't know.
Right now. Conclusion, everybody be on birth control. How about that?
Everybody just don't have sex. Boom. Bam. That's it. Drops mic.
Oh, wait,
you don't want a
actually,
baby?
sorry. If you want another topic, sorry, real quick. I saw this Instagram post that said that good sex is overrated. What y'all think?
What's good sex? What is good sex? See, that's a good question. What is good
Start
sex?
there.
I have no idea.
What?
Some people think 2 minutes is great. Some people think 30 minutes is great. Some people think 2 hours is great.
How long is sex supposed to last?
I feel like realistically, well, like, are you talking like per round or per like the whole thing?
The whole session.
The whole
All
session.
day.
Well, if you say the whole session, you can't say the whole session because sometimes you might have rounds where you like.
Right. So like I feel like just like
yeah. Okay, so let's say per round. Yeah, per round.
Yeah, I feel like it could be anywhere from like I feel like it could be anywhere from 10 to 30 minutes.
I think that's good.
I think 0 to 30 minutes.
0? 0? Why?
Yeah.
That's not even starting anything.
You didn't do anything.
I'm considering foreplay as that. Let's say, for example, you've gone 5 rounds and you still, just want to cuddle and do foreplay and all whatnot. And yeah, I mean that's still considered a session, right? Like,
But then it wouldn't be 0. It'd be something because foreplay, you're doing something at least.
Yeah.
You could be fingering for. Oh my god, I feel so vulgar. But you can do it for like 5 minutes.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. From 0, right? Like I want, for cuddles and things like that. Yeah, all of that included. Yeah. So, yeah.
I agree. 0 to 30. Okay. Anything past 30, all right.
Yeah. And then some people
wrap it up.
Wrap it up.
So people consider like if it's not penetration, it's not considered sex. When people see it like that, right? So how about like somebody who who have been getting a dick suck for like 15, 20 minutes, and then they get in there and they bust in like 30 seconds, and then that woman is like, "Damn, look at this quick hitter." I'm like, you almost killed the person for
20 to 30 minutes.
20. I'm like,
bro,
my TMJ.
Y'all lost. What?
That's
well,
that's why you look it up like, are you almost
please.
You
good? Like, damn. Like, did you smoke? Like, what did you eat? Like, what happened? Like, help me.
Oh, man.
Help me.
What's going on here?
I'm out here locking and you just help me, my guy. My goodness.
Damn.
At this point, just, you know what? Just say, do yourself a favor and just jump off and just, all right. I got you to a place where I feel like it's okay.
Halfway through the journey, it's not starting point. So
we got you somewhere. It was better than before, right? So we left one destination, we got you to halfway. So that's something. Now you finish the rest. This way, because ain't no way.
Hey, yo.
So good sex. Like, what is good sex? I don't even know what good sex is. You penetration? Hey, I don't know what's good sex. What? I don't know.
For me,
that require you each person is supposed to like release themselves. Is that how you know a session is good? Huh?
For me, if I've had fun and I pass out, that's grade 1 for me. Now, as far as the other person is concerned, that's up to them. Was it good or not? I was worried about me. Who was you worried about?
You have to make sure that both parties are okay. That's what good sex is.
They're your president. Does it make sure Democrats and Republicans are okay?
You have to make sure that both parties are okay. If both parties are not satisfied, then okay, the first round, the first person is not one person only got satisfied. That's fine. Take a break, come back.
See, in that equation, right? In that equation, you know what pisses me off? Is if, one party just sits and acts like the other party is a genie and they're supposed to figure everything out, right? Like, you know your own body. Why not just say? And then they go, "Oh, you should know my body." Like, fool, do you see a gold
Well,
lamp
I mean,
playing
technically,
right here? You
if
just
you've been
get
dealing
a
with that
beating.
person for the longest, you should know their body.
So why not?
If you've been dealing with that person for the longest, you should know their body to know what gets them to that point.
True, yes and no. The no part being that I'm not around you 24/7 to know what's stressing you. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you could be stressed as fuck and I don't know. And then you're sitting there like something is blocking it. You know what I mean? Like, you could communicate that and be like, "Yo, this is not happening right now because X, Y, and Z." It should not be a moment of shyness like, "Oh, I'm shy because, oh, no." Like, if there's really something blocking it, don't let me be over there acting like a rabbit. Because even rabbit tongues get tired.
That's true, though. I'll give you that. That's true. That's true.
For women, it goes for men too. You know, if you know that, yo, you cannot, release, like, don't let somebody go, and then next you know is they come out looking like Jake Paul with a long, with metals around
Real,
that.
yeah.
Like,
That's true.
I'm just saying, help a nigga, help a nigga. You scratch my back, I scratch your back. Now I have lockjaw now. She's off the season for the next 6 months, and you are complaining.
Cheeks is hurting bad. Yeah. Well,
After all, some of you, you watch porn, you think that it's something you could do in real life. My friend, go and try it. You haven't had a attack. You break your chest if you think that you could go. You break your chest. You don't have that kind of energy. Maybe that was something. You never know.
And that'd be like multiple takes, something.
Yes, multiple takes. I be commending the people that be sitting here and just be like bouncing and stuff and ride, because them girls that do that on them like porn stuff, they be out here just riding for like 45 minutes. That's a fucking lot. It's no way. It's just not possible.
Crazy.
It's not possible.
I'm yet to see somebody.
And then when they get multiple
let alone you do it for 10 minutes. That's impossible. Absolutely not. You're getting 4 pups. You better hope that you get something out of that, even at that shit. Now my damn thighs is burning, my knees is hurting. Like, it's too much. Just gotta. God.
I'll be thinking of the guys who actually record this thing. The guys who actually record it. Like, what's your profession? I'm professional porn recorder. Like,
they probably say videographer.
They did that, but I'm just saying, like,
I'm a content creator. They're content creators. There you go.
Like, if you have a little pecker, and everything we see is some little peckers. I don't know if that's some confidence to always be going and recording that thing, Like,
oh, God.
My God. Anyways, I was gonna ask, like, I was just gonna say, for any guy who is brave enough to date a porn star, man, I gotta shake your hand, bro, because you're a real one, though. Like, you sleep. I don't know how you sleep at night. Always married to one, in general.
But the porn stars always be married to other porn stars, so they always get it. Majority of them.
Hope so.
So they understand it. But I don't know. I mean, don't get me wrong. We probably do have the porn stars that are actually married to regular people, but I don't know how you do that. You're a strong human being, but
that's nuts. I
know. You never told me that he was a porn star.
Imagine you're with somebody now. You're and my man is not telling me, "All right, babe, I'll see you tomorrow morning. I gotta go for a build." They got laid down with me, and I tell me, "Oh, babe, I gotta watch this content."
Absolutely not.
Absolutely the hell not. What?
No.
I'm not mature enough for that.
I'm
I
not.
am childish. Very
childish.
That's wild. That's wild.
No.
But yeah.
And don't be trying to tell me, babe, it was so fun at work today. Because I'm not. No. What? What do you mean it was fun?
Can you imagine?
What do you mean it was fun at work today?
You're now doing things that you ain't never done with me in this bed, but now you're doing acrobats and you're doing all types of tricks and stuff.
Hey, can you see this take? Can you
imagine? You're telling me to look at this thing.
Look at my performance.
Which one do you like? Which clip should we do? Can you imagine?
Look at the comments. Look at how many views it got.
And the girl that's now your partner is now sitting there just gazing in your eyes as she's now giving you, going down on you, and I now should sit here and say, "Good job, babe."
Would you be friends with a porn star?
Friends?
You know what?
Oh.
Friends. I feel like it's a stretch because I'm not gonna hold you.
I would be an acquaintance for sure. Not for sure, but like I would.
Do I have any friends as a porn star? Because I don't want to insult any of my friends. So
I would be an acquaintance. I don't know if I could be a friend. But I would like.
Yeah.
I don't want to know because the thing is, I'm not gonna be like. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm a judge.
I want to know. I want to know the tea. I want to know. I want to be able to ask questions. I want us to be comfortable enough that I can get in there and ask, and then I can go home and be like, "Bitch, I can talk to so and so."
I can be an acquaintance because I will judge. I'm never gonna hold you. I will a professional. I will judge because I'll just be like,
I'd be like,
oh yeah. Girl, I did this with this nigga and I had 4 niggas in me, and I'm just like,
I'd be like, so wait,
just like
all 4 at the same time. Like you didn't feel stretched. You didn't feel,
just
yeah.
Interesting. I want better for you, friend. I want better for you. Like, you know.
Like, so how are you feeling after that? Like, what's
oh, Hannah better than me because I've just been sitting here like, you didn't feel any type of like agony
fiction?
Or like you didn't feel no like I want better for my life. You know, like.
No, I'm not asking all that. I just want to know, like,
what do you mean?
What did you do after? Did you
penises?
Did you cry? Did you? I don't know.
Did you be friends with a porn star? A girl porn star? AK?
A girl one? Yeah.
AK would be asking this girl so much questions. Just
I know he would ask.
So intrusive.
A one, yeah. I want to know some things, but like, bro, how did you start? At what point did your parents say this is okay? Like, I really want to know. At what point?
Yeah, like, you know, I don't know. Yeah, y'all better.
Were you comfortable enough to say, yo, my parents will be fine? Then I would tell them, and then they'll be fine. I don't even care. I don't even care what my friends think, what the world thinks. I just open my asshole to the entire world.
You know, like, I just imagine seeing me having somebody that said, oh yeah, bitch, I just open my asshole. Like, my face would just be like,
what?
Why you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people? Now you have sold your dignity and bought shame.
But like a stripper, I feel like a stripper is different from porn star. Like a stripper, even to I just be like, so
I don't know the way they be spreading it open, like they be on the pole this like wide open, like.
But not all of them show they porn star. You're literally seeing everything. Like they don't have shame. Strippers, some of them it depends. Some of the strippers like they don't bust wide open. Some of them do. Some of them the most you'll see is their titties.
But when you take them to the back room, though,
then you have. You have that. But see, that's hidden. That's hidden. That's in the back room. Ain't nobody seeing it. Where it's broadcasted, just like that.
Man,
so what's worse, like a prostitute or a porn star?
A prostitute.
I mean, if they get taken back to it, well, okay, you just said a stripper. She goes to the back room. They pay for sex.
The stripper makes porn star and prostitute look like a fucking angel at this point. I feel like I don't know, a prostitute,
but like, aren't all these women prostitutes? A prostitute is someone who gets paid for sex. No.
Well, the porn star. Well. That's true. Porn stars, they're pretty sure they are getting paid. Porn stars, they just fucking just
to get paid for sex.
Just to be on national or whatever.
We get money from it.
I think that if we're going to lock women up for prostitution, we should lock up anybody who's paying for it too.
Honestly, so many families
people do get locked up. They just don't get locked up as much as they should.
People get locked up for watching porn?
No, for prostitution, for paying for prostitution.
Oh, for paying for it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, imagine me, God forbid. No, I'm not gonna say imagine me, God forbid. I can't even be in that situation. Imagine me, they go and lock me up and they say, what you get arrested for? Oh, for paying for some penis.
Wait, to even
what?
My parents would be like, to even
you are that desperate that you had to go and pay. You had to go and pay for sex. So you just couldn't.
No.
Well, you pay that rape somebody.
Huh?
Can you imagine?
I'd rather you pay that rape somebody.
I mean, true, but yikes.
I just don't even want to be in that situation because my dad would say, keep out there. That's the life you want to live. Stay there. Because what? What are you doing paying for? What are you doing? What are you doing?
Selling cat.
Nope.
Selling cat. Hey God, that's say he came to America for me to be selling vagina.
Nope.
Well, technically, you know what? Let's just close out because let's close out because at this point, if you really think about it, guys and girls, we're giving cat and penis away for free.
But I feel like that's better than having it paid for.
Did you pay for it? Did you rent it from somewhere? Did you pay for it?
For what?
Did you hire it? I mean, like, it was given to you for free, right?
Yeah, it's for free.
So what? Wait, on.
That's what I'm saying. It's
really nothing is for free. Because like you probably went on a date. You know what I mean? There's some things that like led up to it happening. I got something out of it before we even did this.
You didn't get shit out of it. It's what you wanted to. Okay. In the process, we just happen to have these activities done. Okay. We just happen to have these activities done. Period.
Hey, no. You say you didn't do shit for free. Go ahead, close this out.
Everybody be on birth control. Conclusion.
Everybody be on birth control. Don't pay for sex.
Mm-hmm. Like you just said, no one even have sex.
Yeah, just don't have sex.
Just don't have sex.
Just
it's overrated.
Lock yourself up. Sometimes be like Mary. Don't do anything.
Yeah, just make sure that if you want to spend it, spend it.
Just
so make sure you put
be Mary. Just pop up and you have a kid. Don't do anything.
No, ma'am. No, Miss Christmas. We're not going to do that today.
Hey, Christmas.
Pop up of nowhere and say that you don't. I said that. It was by God. We are stoning you and the baby. God forbid that, but we are stoning you. What's this?
Just everybody, just don't do that stuff. It's bad.
It's for your health. But anyways, man. Thank you guys. If you made it this far, hey, let us know what you think. You know what I mean? Should men have pills for birth control or get vasectomy? Like we all agree that vasectomy is like most of us.
That'll be a little extra, but pills, y'all can do that.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. They should invent birth control pills for males and watch us eat that thing like it's popcorn. What else? Listen to the Young Miami song. Spend that. If you're a scammer, go and spend it. Go and spend all your money on on the women. Make sure you spend it all. Don't buy yourself a house. Don't build yourself a house. Just spend it. Buy yourself a car because that's why you live in. When you're done spending, no problem. And then what else? Yeah, they said use protections. All of that good stuff. But
hey, y'all ain't gonna do none of that stuff. Y'all don't even take Tylenol when y'all have headaches.
Hello, that's what I'm saying. Y'all aren't going to do it.
First of all, don't open another subject while we're concluding. Just because that you want to go and kill your liver, don't mean that all of us have to go and kill our livers. Mm-hmm. Just because they want to be popping pills for no reason, don't mean that we all have to be popping pills for no reason. Some of you can control your pain, but you just want to hide under the fact that you want to pop pills because it will numb you from what only God knows. But that's a conversation for another day that you guys don't want to have. Let's just
go. They have cramps.
You have what?
Girl, leave them. Don't worry. That's why when they go to the hospital, the doctor be telling them that they got fucking 65 shit wrong with them. 65 things wrong with them because they don't want to be going to checkups and taking medicine.
That's true.
That's a conversation for another day. Anyways, any more conclusions?
Oh, we agree that one. We agree that we don't like hospitals. We agree. We've never argued that point. But you guys, sometimes the pain might be 5, but you.
Okay.
That's what I say. What's the second?
Let's not even talk about pain.
The pain could be like 5, but because you want to have princess treatment or whichever, you fake it like the pain is at 11. Meanwhile, the pain
when y'all get sick, it is like
finish. Hold on, let me finish. And then, you come and act like, the pain is at 11, so you get princess treatment. And then you even go the length of popping 800 to 1,000 milligram ibuprofen.
And then
and then you go and lay in bed. Druggies, you go and lay in bed, drugged up, sleep the whole day because
Druggies is crazy.
You don't want to do nothing. You think that with all of these things will just let you get princess treatment.
Because that will pop me 500, 1,000 mg me, baby.
I
know this is coming from somebody that now you have one simple cold and we will not hear the end of it.
Oh, that's what I'm saying.
You have a cold or sick. Oh my God. It's like it's his last days on the earth. He can't breathe. Oh my God. Everything is just so bomb. But yet we be the one in pain.
We have to go to work still while bleeding and having cramps.
Like we can feel
people working up until they give birth.
And you have one cold. And it's literally you're on your deathbed.
Mm-hmm. You know what God said? I cannot give you what you cannot handle. You remember he said
y'all can't handle pain.
You can't handle a cold.
What happened?
You can't handle a cold.
I can handle a cold. That's why I don't take no medication for it. I let it pass by itself. That's how magnificent I am. You know what I'm saying? I let the shit pass by itself. You know what I'm saying? I don't need medication for that. You know
That's the problem. You be talking about you let it hit over something and you be sniffling for fucking 3 weeks.
No problem.
For 3 weeks, still be sniffling.
We die on that hill. Can you? The question is, can you?
We actually can thug it out.
Can you die on your hill?
Can you
decide not to drug yourself? Can you decide not to be lazy and lay in bed all day?
Yes.
My chest hurts. I thought it was your stomach, but how's the chest got to do with this now?
Because we feel the pain. It'd be our lower back and it'd be our uterus and it'd be all types of stuff. Thank you very much. I have literally, let me tell you, a little cheat code, not even a cheat code. It's not really a cheat code. Girl math, we will sit there and go through the pain and the waves and say we're not going to take medication just to see how strong of a girl we are just to get through the cramps. That's girl math right there. I've done that before where I have not taken medicine through a whole period, a menstrual period, just so I know I'm a strong baby and I don't need to take drugs.
You know what I'm saying? And I applaud you for that. You know, another way that you can do it without doing it, I know I'm not a woman, but, research has shown is heated pads. You just put one of those, wrap around your stomach or lay on there, whichever. When you go to sleep, just wrap yourself in something hot and you keep it moving. Must you take pills?
Oh, just keep it moving. Just put the pad on.
Yeah. Okay. Wrap this up, please.
You know what?
Anyways.
AK not gonna stress me out because I'm not about to snatch my wig off for AK.
I know that some of you go through, a lot with your menstrual cycles. I do understand that,
No, you don't understand. No, you don't understand because we need the heated pads and we're druggies. Close those out.
But yes, now, you guys don't need the heated pads. Look, I mean, I was trying to be nice. No. Now I want me to revert back. Anyways, shout out to all the women out there, that menstruate.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
That did not come out right. Sorry. That did not come out right. What I was trying to say is, shout out to all the women out there that have to go through, menstrual cycle, because I don't believe that every woman go through it. There are definitely some anomalies out there. And if you've never felt it, good for you. If you have, good for you too. You know what I'm saying? It's a natural phenomenon of life. And, it's what God said you guys will go through, same way as we go through our own thing in our own way, shape, or form. So, sorry, but no sorry. C'est la vie. Yeah, it's our conclusion. Catch you guys on the next one. If you made it this far, you're a real one. Hit that subscribe button, for weekly notifications and let us know what you think, the conversation, you know what I'm saying? My fellow men, let's rally together and create us some self-control pills so that, we could alleviate some, some burden from our fellow sisters. And then while we're at it too, let's also create some pills, not the ibuprofen things and all that stuff. That could help them minimize the pain, so that some of them could be nicer people in society during those periods of time. All I'm saying. Anyways, catch you guys in the next one. Peace.
Hey, yo, there's somebody that's